When we first moved to Gig Harbor in 1967, we moved with 6 children. The youth combined with other churches in the area, and they got together in lots of activities and shared the leadership. It's common for the youth groups in a church to come and go. Sometimes there's a lot of kids and sometimes not so many, but one of the times that it was the most successful in Gig Harbor was when the churches got together and the youth from several different churches joined in a program with a charismatic leader usually, and their activities they planned together. Well, in the olden days, of course, effluent from your toilets and your washing machine and all the drains went into septic systems, and the septic systems emptied into the harbor. People used to talk about not swimming in the bay, but going through the movements. There came a time when the city decided that we needed to have city sewers. Everybody that was in the harbor on a septic system was assessed for sewer hookup. Well, the old church on Harborview, of course, got an assessment. You could pay it in installments. It was cheaper if you did it all at once. So a few of the more moneyed in the church got together and very quickly raised enough money to pay the whole assessment all at once. I think that's an example of the responsible financial management of the founders of the church, well, of everybody. Mm-hmm. Well, when I first came to Gig Harbor and came to the Methodist Church, I was struck immediately by how open the people were to change, how liberal they were, especially the older people. Nancy's Sunday school teacher, Grace Beersley, I think she was 90 years old, but she very, very liberal thinking and open to the changes that we suggested, not judgmental at all. One thing particular that happened, our pews, so-called pews, were theater seats, had been donated from the old theater, and they were fastened to the floor. You couldn't move them. Well, we were handicapped in the church with a shortage of space. We just decided that we could free up some space if we would unscrew those theater seats from the floor and have movable seats. We got chairs, and then we could use the space for all kinds of activities. It was wonderful, and it happened quickly. As soon as we thought of it, we put it into action and got rid of the old theater seats. Well, that's an example of how of the liberal attitude in that church when I first attended, and it's continued that way. They're open to change. We can, when we built the new church.